there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a Way of the Exploding Show special. That's right, I've even got a little graphic which I'll put on the button to announce that it's not just Way of the Exploding Show, it's a Way of the Exploding Show special. I love this. MR2 Nut 123 in the house. Supersonics Jim, Hoodie Cat, Cornwall UK, Scooby Cat, Dr. Oculus on various platforms, both X and Twitch at the same time. This will not be a long broadcast. I'm guessing 20 minutes and we're done, so you can all get back to your lives. I'm hugely grateful for everyone joining me on Instagram, Gamertag VR, Frank Stay Lorraine, Dr. Oculus on Insta as well. Marnie, Beefy Smith, Smeg9, Danny, Jonathan Faulkner, one of my long-term followers, great to see you, Cheesewood in the house, Stephen Knowles, and of course Psychic Janet. So many of you joining on so many platforms. This show normally goes out on a Sunday at 9 PM where we have a quiz and we talk about news from anything 80s, 90s and kind of south of the noughties. But tonight it's very, very special. That's why we've got a logo with the word special in it. That's right, the word special is in there for a reason. Because we've got a special announcement, a series of special announcements actually. So good to be in the house. But I do have to wait for this music to finish in order to smoothly transition into all the specialness. 35 El Jefe has just joined us, great to see you. And I know that that's how you say it in Spanish. We've got big news, folks. If you're new here, it's huge news. You'll be really blown away. If you come here from my explosive X tweet, then you will not be disappointed. Does that work? No, it doesn't work. So if you come here from X, welcome. If you come here from Facebook, you are cordially invited to a very special show. Huge respect to absolutely everyone for joining me. So let's do this. Let's move on. Let's see what's going on. So basically, for those of you that join me every Sunday, you'll be very, very familiar that this show is sponsored by an amazing thing. And this will come as news to many of you. The big news for newcomers is that I'm making a movie. That won't be news to my regulars, I know that. You've been with me for the entire ride. Hi there, Sarah, great to see you. And Marnes from YouTube. Yeah, so the movie that we're putting together, I can show you some information about it right now, is going to be funded on Kickstarter. And that's partly what the big announcement is about. One of the big announcements is that the Kickstarter has launched for pre-launch. So what that means is that you can go to kickstarter.com, you can pop in the words Control AI Delete or Jason Bradbury, or you can go along to controlaidelete.net where you'll find a simple link that you can click and it will take you through the Kickstarter and you can pre-register for notification of when we actually launch. Now, again, for the new people and regulars, you'll have to forgive me stating the obvious that I know you're very familiar with already. For new people, the Kickstarter launch for this movie starts on the 27th of September. There we go, that's what I was looking to do. It starts on the 27th of November, but now live as of about midnight on the weekend, Saturday, the Kickstarter pre-launch is ready to go. And what I'm asking of you people is to go along. You can go via controlaidelete.net or you can go directly to Kickstarter and just type in controlaidelete.net and you'll be able to register to get notifications. And that's really, really important because I've made sure that some of the cool rewards that we're putting together for this amazing project are limited. They're limited by time and they're also limited by money. So you get 25% off, you get huge savings on a number of different rewards which you can only get if you're first in line. They're limited by number and they're limited by money, okay? So go along to controlaidelete.net and and click through to the Kickstarter and make sure that what you're looking for, if I can just whack it up on screen, is the click to be notified. I think there's a close up there. If you click on that aspect of the website, controlaidelete.net, you'll go straight through. And if you click to be notified, you get all of the benefits of being an early backer. Okay, cool. So that's announcement number 1, and that'll be big news for a lot of people. Lots of you in chat are getting very excited about it. Skewy Cat said that they've already signed into the Kickstarter. Thank you so much. So you're going to get notified. You're out walking the Huskies. And what have we got? We've got some other people in Instagram. Gamertag. He's going to be signing up over on Kickstarter. That's absolutely superb. I love that. And we need Stuart Ashton on board, says Superprim Jord. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I was talking to Ashton's last weekend, and he's given me loads of advice. In fact, the idea of doing a big pre-launch stream like this was based on a conversation that I had with him. But you clearly know your stuff. Ashton's, for those who don't, has funded not 1, not 2, but 3 movies on Kickstarter. Okay, but what's the other big news? The other big news is that we have trailers, ladies and gentlemen. We have teaser trailers, which only the most elite of Control AI Delete Project team members have seen thus far. And one trailer that I know for a fact nobody in chat, whether you're watching this on X, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook or Twitch, you will not have seen the third trailer. Now, let me get this clear. These are micro trailers. The idea is to give you a subtle hint of what the full 4-minute trailer stroke promo, the teaser promo on the main Kickstarter page, which launches on the 27th of September, what that's going to be like. It's a way of just giving you a taste, okay? So we'll go with the first one. And what I want to see is lots of chat, okay? The idea is that we see your reaction in chat. It's really important to me. This is a two-way process. The more you give me, the more I can give you. When the Kickstarter is live, I want you to feedback about the rewards and what you want. Whether you know, this t-shirt in black is what you want, or whether you want it in white, or whether you want the AI stole my job and all I got was this lousy t-shirt in a range of different colours. You might be asking questions about the sizings of the hoodies. Don't worry, we haven't turned into a TikTok shop. I'm just showing you, certainly the new people, that when I say that we've got all kinds of cool rewards, I'm not messing about. For example, if you're early to Kickstarter, if you go across now, as Phil Hoy has done, he's just said in chat, hi Force Ghost Jeremy, how you doing? Good to see you, my man. If you go along to Control AI Delete, and then you click through to the Kickstarter and you register to be notified, then you'll be first in line to get a really good deal on the standard Blu-ray. That's right, we're giving away a Blu-ray of the movie. That was a lot of fun learning how those things are made. With all kinds of extras, behind the scenes footage, tons of stuff, as much as you can cram on, we're going to get there. But if you want to save serious money, they are limited, all right? There's only a few hundred of the Blu-rays available. And so if you get notified day one, whatever time we launch, and I don't know what time that's going to be, Kickstarter will let you know. Obviously, those of you who signed up for my newsletter, you'll also get notified. Don't worry, I'm not going to forget about you because you're the founder members, all right? But the best way is to get over to Kickstarter and click to be notified. Good to see you in chat. I just must quickly say hello to everyone. Pete Feet 66, Yuang, I'm never going to get all these names right. Addis Sneaker Freak, how you doing, bro? Dawn Tuckwell, hi Dawn, lovely to see you. Supreme Jord, good. I'm grateful you're gonna back this. Thank you so much. Round of applause to you, sir. Rich E. Wilkin. Jonathan says I'm definitely going to back it. Well, let me just see if I can grab all of that goodwill and galvanize some interest around the trailer. This is the first time I've shown the trailer on a stream. There's only literally a handful of people in chat that have seen this. This is trailer number 1. It's a snippet. I'll shut up. I hope you enjoy it. Here we go. Hello, I'm Jason Bradbury, and I've got an incredible story that I need you to help us tell. While you might recognise me from The Gadget Show, what you might not know is that I've got a deep passion for film. A fascination with retro gaming and just about anything from the 80s and 90s. Since studying film and TV at university, I had a 20-year career in television, but I was always interested in trying to do something cinematic. There you go, folks. What do you think? What do you think? I told you it was short. Woo! So excited. I'm so pleased to be able to bring that to you. And the reactions in chat are awesome. What do you think to the music? Did you love the footage that we shot inside an actual arcade? Oh my God, it took so long. A couple of people in chat were actually there. Marnie was there helping to light the arcade machines. We created a fictional arcade machine on which the character Smit is playing during that clip. And thanks for your lovely comments. I really appreciate that. Many of you are saying that you've been over to controlaidelete.net and you've clicked to register for the Kickstarter. I keep saying these things because I know people are joining on X all the time. People are joining, especially on Instagram, all the time. I'm aware, Instagram, that you can only see the center of the trailer. It was something I tried to work out. I couldn't work out a way of doing it. What I'm going to do is these trailers, the reason I'm showing you, all of my loyal friends, family, is that I'm going to be starting putting them out on social media. In fact, if I do tweet anything or do an Instagram post or whatever, some stories, then please get behind those posts. Just a quick favourite and a little comment, 3 words, will really help the algorithms to think that, you know, there's a buzz around these things. That's the other reason why I want you to get onto the Kickstarter, sign up to be notified, because Kickstarter then senses that something important is happening. So that when we launch, if all of you just dive straight in, and like Sarah, you don't get the Blu-ray because she's not got a Blu-ray player, as you just said, but you do get, for example, the digital download, for example, very affordable. You can also get digital download packages where you'll get signed stuff from the cast and crew. You can get unique props. I'm not going to give it all away, but there's some fantastic stuff in there. But you'll only get it if you're first in line. Look slick, says Putty Cat. Love the lighting, isn't it? I wonder where that lighting came from. Blue, red. Actually, I don't take any compliments for the lighting. All of that praise is due to our DOP, our Director of Photography, Sam, who you will meet in the full trailer, which you'll only get to see on September the 27th. Let me just see what's going on in the rest of the social world. Definitely backing this. Brilliant. I did do some educational science videos. I did superimp George, so you should know that's where I got the ideas for using the cameras and writing the script from. If the music on the Sunday shows is an indication, I can't wait to buy the soundtrack too. But that reminds me, thank you for that, Jonathan Faulkner. The soundtrack is going to be provided curated by Utah Saints. Utah Saints are going to be helping us with the music, which is huge. And what else have we got? Oh yeah, and Jonathan just said that the numbers of the followers on the Kickstarter is going up right now. So this is working, ladies and gentlemen, which makes me think, if you've just joined, you are watching a special Way of the Exploding show. And what's special about it is that our show sponsor, Control AI Delete, is today available to pre-register for on Kickstarter. It's huge news, and we're watching the trailers for the first time. It was just I was getting into a position where I was needing to show the trailers, like I featured 2 of the trailers at Timeless Gaming, a live retro gaming event 2 weeks ago. And yet I realised I told you that I was going to show them here first, and so I thought, well, I'll make some special allowance for a 3rd trailer, which only you are going to see, and you're going to see it after this one. Ladies and gentlemen, this is trailer number 2. I'll stop all the sound effects, sit back and enjoy. Here we go. Ah, it's not working. It's not working. Okay, here we go. We'll make it work. We'll make it work, folks. Introducing Control AI Delete, a new comedy feature film.
I'm Mark Felgate. I'm a stand-up comic, actor, and the other half of the writing team. I'm also a ventriloquist. Are you really? Yes, I am. No way. This way. When the rollout of a new artificial intelligence goes wrong, the world descends into chaos.
Nothing works. Planes fall out of the sky, stock markets and banks crash, there are blackouts, riots.
It gets real! But amid the turmoil, a geeky band of gamers are attending their beloved annual retro gaming convention in Skegness.
my co-writer and one of my longest friends, most beloved man, an incredibly funny guy, really clever, really beautiful to work with. It's the second film that we've written together, but we think this one is actually going to get made because we wrote the other one 10 years ago, really before Kickstarter was a thing properly, and we sort of hiked it around the sort of Soho to the film production companies. We never got anywhere with it. This, though, it's got legs, as they say, and if the likes of you with all your amazing comments saying that many of you are signing up right now is only to go by, we're going to get this thing funded. We're simply looking for £50,000. That's our funding goal. We're going to run the campaign starting the 27th September on Kickstarter. It's so exciting. And yeah, I filmed that final sequence in Skegness only recently. I went there. It was really funny. It was a really funny story behind that. Should I tell you? Maybe I'll wait for another stream and I'll tell you in a post and I'll put it on social because it was really funny. The way that we got that guy, Captain Birdseye, as he became known, to go through camera in Skegness. But there we are, trailer number 2. Which does a great job, doesn't it? Of telling you the story, because I haven't said the story on purpose. I wanted the trailer to do it for you. I'm just going to pop across to Instagram. I hope we get a showing at Orbit Independent Cinema in Telford. Well, let me know, Supreme Jord. Let me know what I need to do to go there. I would love to do a kind of independent cinema tour. That would be really, really cool. Backing, says Frank Stay-Lorraine. You get a big round of applause. Thank you so much. Oh, Sam Davies. How you doing, Sam? Huge applause to you, my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, our director of photography is in the house. Someone just said how good the lighting was, and I almost took credit for it, Sam, but I stopped myself. This feels like a love letter to the 80s, and I'm so here for it, says Jonathan. Thank you so, so much. Insta Grey Burn, and I am Carther. Great to see you. Caster Din. Mark Friel. Hi, Jason. You coming back to the Gadget Show? Well, I'm doing the Gadget Show podcast, which is the next best thing. We've just been recommissioned for a new series of that, so maybe look out for that, son. But, Sam, yes, indeed, we are here to talk about Control AI Delete and the fact that it's now available for you to pre-register your interest. It's really important because then you go through the process of just becoming a Kickstarter member. You sign up with Facebook or Google. It's really, really easy. Then they can send you a notification. And on day of release, you'll get to take advantage of some really good deals, like 25% off several items of merchandise like the Blu-ray and other elements. You'll be first in the line for shipping, and you'll be first in the line to get some of the time-limited, number-limited items, okay? Like, for example, we are offering people, shall I say this, the opportunity to be in the movie, right? To actually be on screen. It's called Riot Star. You're an extra. You get your name in the credits. There's even a higher tier than that, but I'll leave you to get to the Kickstarter on the 27th of September to find out what. But should you want that, obviously we can't just invite everyone, so it's limited, and that's one of the reasons why getting notified via controlaidelete.net to the Kickstarter site is the way to do it. You have the movie turned into a comic story book too. That would have huge appeal. I love that, Force Ghost Jeremy. If you know how to do that, let me know. Right, so now the third and final trailer, which is the shortest trailer, and I edited it just today, and I did it because I wanted to give my regulars who've been so patient waiting for this something special. I'm not sure I'll be using this one on social media. It's quite short, but you'll get to meet our main character. I tell you what, I'll let the trailer do the talking. Let's see if the AI is going to mess with me like MR Toonut said it did for the last trailer. Let's see if this works. No. Okay, here we go. Okay, enjoy. Introducing Control AI Delete.
I'm Josh Haddock. I'm an actor playing Smit, our lead. Do you mind if I get through, guys? It's just you're blocking the cycle lane. He's a regular guy, forced to realise his potential in extraordinary circumstances.
There you go, team! What did you think? I told you they're teasers. Micro edits. Designed to give you a mere flavour of the larger 4-minute all singing, all dancing promo. I'm sure Sam Davis, our director of photography, who's now in chat in Instagram, is going to be, his eyes are going to be rolling back in his head going, what have you done to my beautiful work? We chopped it up, Sam, in an attempt to try and give everyone a taste of what's coming, but not too much. Wasn't that fun, though? And the reason I chose that was because, of course, trailer number 3, and indeed the movie as a whole, features the Sinclair C5, my very own beloved Sinclair C5, which I actually took out onto the streets of Newquay for a spin last weekend, which is quite interesting. I filmed that, might make a clip out of that. Yeah, it features in that trailer, isn't it great, with the sound effects and stuff. I don't know if you noticed as well. I mean, you'd have had to be looking very carefully because it was so quick, especially if you're on Instagram. I'm very aware that Insta, you've got it in vertical format. I'm going to be putting posts out on Insta of the full trailers. I'll work out a way of doing it so you can see them. But it featured it sort of showcased a very interesting feature of the anamorphic cinema lens that Sam used on our camera equipment to do some of that teaser footage. Because what it does is, as the Sinclair C5 goes through frame, it splits the light in a kind of blue haze. It's beautiful. It's a very 80s, a very 90s technique. The anamorphics were very popular in films like Die Hard and Blade Runner. And we've got one in our film because, yes, as Jonathan Faulkner said, I was just looking for the comments, it is a love letter to the films of the 80s and 90s. Control AI Delete is set in the modern day. Okay, it's set in Skegness, hence trailer number 2, but it harks back, it nods, it sends a love letter, to use Jonathan's language, to the films that many of us grew up with and many of us understand are just some of the best films ever made. The films of the 80s and 90s, the action comedies of those 2 decades. So there we go. Brilliant stuff. How did I know, says Sam? I was right, wasn't I? I knew that you'd be thinking, what has he done? Wait till you see the vertical format ones. They'll have you turning over. Will you be adding a surround mix on the Blu-ray? Funk, what a great idea. I'll look at that. I'll look at that. The point of the merch, I've shown merch to you. But if you just knew, welcome. We're launching a movie. It's called Control AI Delete. You can get great merch like that. You can get this awesome t-shirt, or you can get it in white. And as one of you said in chat, was it Dr. Oculus VR? You can get it in white, it's coming off the hanger. There you go. That's the sort of main logo from the movie. We're also doing some cool AI Stole My Job and all I got with this lousy t-shirts as well. What was I saying? Reminds me of when I took my C5, says Force Ghost Jeremy, around a classic car show. Excuse me. Yes, I'm down here. Yeah, the riding position of a Sinclair C5, the electric vehicle, invented by Sir Clive Sinclair in 1985. Round of applause for Sir Clive, who I met on an episode of The Gadget Show. Rest in peace, my friend. It's a very low ride and you are in danger. And if you're not careful, you do get bullied. Absolutely superb. Bullied by cars. There we go. Well, what can I say? It's been one of the most fun streams I've done for a long time. I've really enjoyed sharing this message with you. I'm going to ask just one more time for you to go over to controlaidelete.net, where you'll find these symbols. You can see that there'll be a close-up of it in a minute, that will lead you to the Kickstarter page. That's what it looks like. It's the pre-launch page. The actual page is colourful and full of great copy and interviews of the cast and crew and all the rest of it. It's got the full promo. This is the button you need, though. Notify me on launch. I would love to go after this stream, go there and see how many of you have signed up. It would make me feel very, very happy. I think there were only 12 people before we started this stream. The trailers are way louder than the normal audio. Are they, iQuail? I do apologise. Well, you know, those synths, in my opinion, can never be too loud. But look, I can't get it all technically bang on. Hopefully it made some sense. The C5, says DX5. I love the idea of the surround sound mix. That is such a good concept. I wonder how much that would cost. Because, of course, the idea, this is why I grabbed the T-shirts, isn't it, is that we make something that you want and that you cherish, something that's special, limited edition, unique, and the money that you pay includes a donation that we, which is built into the price, that we use to fund the movie. That's the concept. So things like surround sound would be great, but is it something that would throw the Blu-ray out of the sort of profit zone? You know what I mean? Sign up for the newsletter. Oh yeah, also Dr. Octopus just pointed out we have a newsletter that you can also sign up for on controlaiddelete.net. That's great. Many of you in chat are regulars on the newsletter. I just sent a new newsletter this afternoon. In fact, I was telling you that I was going to be live today, and that's why I'm guessing many of you are here. And if you want to know lots of really, really cool insider stuff about where we are with the project, rehearsals, what new merchandise might be coming in the latter part of the Kickstarter, and then beyond that, when, I'm being positive, touching wood, that's a conga made of wood, when we've got the movie funded and we're making it, the newsletter is a great way to stay in touch with developments and have exclusive opportunities to come and join us, see things, be aware of what's going on. The newsletter link is still on controlaiddelete.net, but my focus at the moment is to get you over to Kickstarter and get you pre-signed up. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. What can I say? Let's go, says OHJSC. Just joined. Good to see you, my man. Thanks for putting the link to the Discord in, Philip Hoy. Thank you to everyone that came from X. Thank you to all of you for my my lovely Facebook following. A big shout out to Twitch and YouTube. Have I forgotten anyone? Oh, how could I? Instagram. Thank you, Psychic. I'm glad you love the second clip. Yeah, really funny. Mark Felgate is a really funny person. Will it be better than Dot Robot? My books, says My Retro Tech. Yes, it will be, or at least as good. Jonathan's Insta is frozen. Well, if you're not there, my friend, thank you. I'm going to say goodbye, ladies and gentlemen. You've been absolutely awesome. I'll see you on social if I do post anything on X or Instagram or even TikTok. And do me a favour and do give it some likes so we can get the message out. Have a great evening. I'll be back for more of the proper way of the Exploding Show. On Sunday, I'm trying to see if I can just cue the brand new trailer thing. There we go. When we'll be back to the normal show, where we'll be talking about news from movies, video games, music and life of the 80s, 90s and anything south of the noughties. And of course, we'll have that brilliant quiz, Wave the Exploding Quiz. That's it from me. Have a great night. See you soon. Thank you.